What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to The Average Investor, where anyone can build wealth, even the average investor. I have a piece of noodle falling out of my mouth. I tend to make my videos while I'm eating lunch, so it is what it is. But today we're going to be working on how to make a budget and also how to stick to it, because if you just make the budget, then that doesn't really do anything. You have to hold yourself accountable and you have to be able to stick to it. Before I dive into that, there's a lot of stuff that happened from the last video that I posted, which was the first video that I posted on The Average Investor. First off, I got a haircut. I needed a haircut really, really badly. My hair looked like a chia pet, honestly. So that's really good. The second thing is my TikTok page, which I'll put right here. I'm sure most people actually came from TikTok to jump on the YouTube page, which is great, but massive. My account just took off. I posted one video and nothing super special about the video. The algorithm just liked it and it just pushed the video to almost 1 million people when this video is coming out. I don't know how much it's gonna be at when you guys are watching this video, but it just took off. So definitely go, jump over on the Average Investor TikTok for quick videos every single day. Meanwhile, on YouTube, I will be posting once a week, usually shoot on Saturday and then post on Sunday because I'm working from Monday to Friday during the week. So that is awesome. And if you came from TikTok, thank you so much. Definitely stay on the YouTube channel. We're gonna be going way more in depth on the videos on here than we do on TikTok, just due to the platform and also to the quality of the videos. But again, overall, the goal for both the YouTube and the TikTok videos is to educate people, show people what I'm doing for building my personal growth and finance, as well as what I'm doing in the stock market, and also things like how to budget. I'm showing you some of the skills that I've learned over time. Again, I'm not the end all be all. Definitely go check out other people's videos. I am not a financial advisor by any means. This is all my personal opinion and things that I have, figured out along the way by learning from others that are way smarter than me. So you guys go and do the same, but you can use me as a resource, if that makes sense. So again, today we're gonna be talking about what is a budget. And I'll go ahead and tell you, a budget is crucial if you are trying to save money, obviously, if you're trying to pay off debt, if you're trying to invest for yourself, books for yourself, if you're trying to invest in index funds, your Roth, your brokerage accounts, if you're trying to invest in your business. Budgeting is the first step. I'm also gonna walk through on my phone a little bit later. Once we've kind of covered the high level, I can go in on the nitty gritty on my phone and give you an example of what a budget looks like, just so you know what you're looking for. But there are multiple different budgets out there just besides the app that I'm gonna be using today. So just keep that in mind. All right, so the first thing that we need to cover is what is a budget and why is it so effective? So the what is, you're gonna be tracking all of your expenses. So when I say all of your expenses, I mean all your expenses, from your massive expenses like your rent, your car payments, your insurance, your groceries, as well as even the teeny small things that you don't really think about, such as your parking tickets, your quick, I'm gonna go run inside this gas station and grab this snack. All these things add up over time. So that's gonna be the expense side. And then on top of that, your revenue and your income side. So you're gonna be tracking your job, you're gonna be tracking your side incomes, you're gonna be tracking if your birthday's coming up and you're gonna be getting birthday money. Also, holidays around the corner, so that could be an influx of cash. Even though that it could be specific to that month, you still need to track it in the budget. Okay, so now I have the handy dandy cellular phone. What? Like I was saying, there's multiple different apps. You do not have to use every dollar. That is gonna be the app that I'm gonna be walking through today. I'm not sponsored by any of these apps whatsoever. These are just apps that I have used, friends have used, and it's worked out very, very well for them. There's also apps like Mint. You can even use the Google Sheets, has their own template on there. If you want to go through and punch everything on there, that works too. Just make sure you're tracking every single dollar in and every single dollar out, hence every dollar. So now that we're on the phone, let's say you're making around $1,500 a month pre-tax, as is reflected right here. I don't know if it's picking up on it. Hopefully, let's see if it's going back to my face. I have no idea if that even showed up. Anyways, it'll be recording, so we're all good. But $1,500 a month. Now, every single person's situation is gonna be different. So this is why I recommend that you go start a budget for yourself, because you're gonna know your expenses the best and you're gonna know your income the best. So you have to go and start the budget for yourself. As we're looking here, you know, you have your income, you have your paychecks. It just has 2 is kind of the default, but you can go through and maybe you're making more the first paycheck. So you're gonna say $850 on this one. Maybe you're balling out, bonus, you never know. That's gonna be added to your income. So definitely track that. Then it has giving. So if you're giving for church, charity, it has saving. Definitely wanna be, you know, pumping up this emergency fund if you can. If not, and you're trying to pay off debt, understood. It does have a place here though for saving. So then you can go down, if you're renting, if you have mortgage, definitely track that, as well as all utilities. So you're gonna wanna go through and edit all of this for yourself, but I'm just showing you exactly what can be tracked on a budget, and everything should be tracked on a budget. Next, we have transportation, which can be large for some people. Some people might carpool. You can save a lot of money going, you know, on the bus. Carpooling, Ubering sometimes might be more cost effective for you, but definitely track your gas, maintenance, car payments, the whole 9. Next, we have food and groceries. This one can be, you know, sometimes overlooked, but make sure you're tracking all of your groceries. Even if you're going in, like I was saying, and grabbing just a quick thing at a convenience store, definitely be tracking that in the food portion of this as well. Going out is a real killer. That is something that I've cut back on a lot, because each month, you know, you want to go out, want to have a good time, but the issue is that will eat up your pockets, and you will see, like, making a good little bowl of noodles. I don't know if you can see it right now. Making a good bowl of noodles is, you know, pretty sufficient for lunch, way more cost effective. So keep that in mind for a little bit later. Personal things like clothing, phone, fun money. Definitely need fun money sometimes. Hair. Got my hair cut today, not cheap, you know, $30 gone out the pocket. Also for like lifestyle things, as we can see here, there's pet care, child care, entertainment, miscellaneous. All these things are gonna be different to you. So you're gonna have to go in here and fill it out for you, because you're gonna be your own person. Health, definitely investing in yourself, going to a gym. If you wanna cut there, go outside, run. If your apartment complex has a gym, or if you know, you can go outside and work out at a playground, stuff like that. Insurance can be a big one for some people. So health insurance, life insurance, auto insurance, homeowner, renter insurance, all of those are in the budget. So definitely go and tackle those. Now this last one, debt. Debt can be big for a lot of people. So you can have your credit card debt, your car payment debt, student loan debt, medical bill debt, personal loan debt. You got to tackle all of these and make sure you are tracking every single one of those. Those are extremely crucial, because the goal of the budget is you have your expenses, which is you need to hit this in order to keep living, all of your necessities, everything that you'll be tracking on your phone or whatever app that you decide to use. And then you'll have the income coming in, and obviously you want your income to surpass your expenses. So you can do one or two things. You can either reduce your expenses down, or you can increase your income. For most people, the expense part is much easier, especially if you are tracking on a budget. You can see all these subscriptions that you might not need. You're buying extra clothes, you're going out, you know, getting drinks with friends, you're going out to dinner. All these things can be cut, or you can do the income side of it as well. So you can either get a promotion or you can get a raise. Those things typically aren't very easy, but you can be working your job, or you could be building up side income as well. So you can work your 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends you're working your side job, just like I am with YouTube. Let's say you have the budget completely set up now. So you have your expenses and your revenue or your income coming in. So you have both sides of the equation. Over time, obviously, you want to surpass your expenses with your income. So that's the goal of the budget. Then you can use the money that you're saving from the budget, putting it towards the debt, whether you want to do the snowball method where you're paying off little things first and then tackling the large things so they're not as scary. Or you can do the avalanche where you're taking on the massive high interest loans, killing those things first, and then running down and hitting the smaller things. If I were you, it just depends on what type of person you are. I would probably recommend the snowball method, because you can pay off the smaller things and you kind of get confident and you understand that the budgeting is working. Again, every person's situation is going to be a little bit bit different. So you're gonna wanna budget and then see what debt you wanna pay off first. Student loan debt, medical bill debt, it's all debt. You wanna get out of the hole. The first place to start when you're in debt is stop digging that hole. Stop borrowing money and try to reevaluate and use the budget as a tool to pay off the debt. Paying off the debt is not something that might happen overnight, but once you're disciplined and once you find the tools that work for you, then just keep building on that. You'll build more confidence, and then also you will find that it is obtainable over time. That's good. As we discussed in the past video, the emergency fund is great because you can cover your expenses from 1 month to half a year to a full year. So if anything bad happens, like a pandemic or something crazy, then you will have your expenses taken care of for, multiple months, and you won't be underwater. Now comes the most fun part, I think, from the budget, which is once you've taken care of your debt, you've got that under control to a point, then you have built an emergency fund, and then you have jumped to the fun part, which is the investing part. As I mentioned earlier, you can invest in yourself, which is reading books, watching YouTube videos, learning, gaining skills that will help you make more income later down the road. You can invest in a business. So I have side businesses that I've been investing both my time and money in since I was 16 years old. And all of this can be possible because of the budget that you have in place. So you know how much money you will have at the end of the month to invest, knock off some of the debt, put it towards a side business. But let's say you don't have a side income and you just want to start investing in a Roth IRA, a 401k, especially if your employer offers it a 401k match. That's free money. You can decide what portion of the money that you're saving from your budget goes to your Roth, to your investments, to your index funds. Which, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. If you go down in the description right now and open a Webull account, you can get 2 stocks just for opening the account, valued up to $250. And then if you fund the account with $100, you'll get 2 more stocks valued up to $1,600. So that's free money. In addition, you can go and get another free stock with Robinhood. Also, if you haven't opened a Roth IRA and you're interested in, definitely go down and open one up with M1 Finance. If you have $100, if you have a larger budget and you're really interested in opening a Roth IRA, then you can go and open one with Vanguard for $3,000. But if you have $100 saved up, you can go and get started with M1 Finance today. So again, the budgeting is a great tool for cutting off debt, for saving money, for investing money in your business, yourself, and also into the stock market. I would recommend taking the money that you're saving each month, and once you've covered all of your expenses and you've started paying off your debt, your emergency fund is looking nice, then I would put it inside of your Roth and buying index funds right there, and then just keep fueling the fire, because the compound interest over time is going to be amazing. But again, only invest in things that you're completely comfortable with investing in. And also don't just take my word for it. Go and watch people that are much smarter than me, that are millionaires and billionaires. They know. So now we've kind of walked through chronologically everything from the start to finish of budgeting, paying off debt, saving money, and then investing. If we look even more big picture, the budgeting can help you reach that financial freedom, which is the end goal for me. It could be different for you. You might want to just constantly always be working a 9 to 5 because you love it. I'm not going to stop you, but for me, it's to reach that financial freedom. So the bottom line of this whole entire video is make sure that you're tracking every single dollar. So that means money coming in and money coming out. You gotta go set up a budget because you need to know where every single dollar is going. I know it can take some time to set up, but I promise you it is completely worth it. And then again, once you've set up your budget, you can look at your expenses and question every single aspect and see if there's anything you can come back on. Or on the income side, see if there's any way that you can drive revenue, whether it's working on the weekends on a side income or working part-time on the weekends to get more income so you can tackle those expenses more efficiently. The budgeting and investing game, they both take discipline, they both take patience. So if you're not getting it first, right off the bat, it's okay. Start the budget and you will get better over time, I promise. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and smash that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you like it for more videos. Bye guys.